Louisiana beer reviews, Harpoon Winter Warmer. This beer is in a new label. Now I know I had the old label, you know, the beer out of the old label, and then Jeff Lyons at New England Beer Reviews, NEBR, he reviewed it recently and did a video review. And I was like, oh yeah, I had that beer. Let me look and see what I scored it. Look on Rate Beer. Oh, where's my score? Beer Advocate. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, let me check my videos. Nothing. I said, it's one of those I've had, but for whatever reason I did not review it. I said, oh, I have to get it. They had it at Mathurin's. And so I bought it. So we've got the Harpoon label. This is one of the old line craft beer companies from New England, from Massachusetts and Vermont, okay? There's their two brewery locations. So these guys were doing beers back in the 80s. That's when they started. And this has been on the market since 1988. Going on 30 years. So this is a classic winter warmer. It's not winter yet, although it's cold outside. Breezy, very breezy, too breezy to be sitting outside. Overcast, dreary, kind of bad. I mean, I say cold like in the low 60s, but with the humidity we have here, it feels 20 degrees cold, believe me. I have a friend, he was at Super Bowl IV in 1970 in New Orleans, January 1970, and he was telling me, oh, so cold, that game must have been in the 40s. And I checked and I said, you know, Tom, it was only 61 degrees at kickoff. He said, oh no, they're wrong. And I checked so many multiple sources, 61 degrees. It's just that in that dampness we get here, 61 will feel like 41. And people that have been down here in the winter, they know what I'm talking about. I mean, I was in Arizona standing in short sleeves with no undershirt in the snow, and I didn't feel cold. Okay, anyway, reddish brown. Now, when you're inside or outside, in these video cameras, they don't pick up the color just right, but it's like a reddish rust red brown. Bone colored head. This is the exact type glass they were showing on the Harpoon website. I kid you not. So I said I have to use the glass they're showing. So 5.9% alcohol, 23 international bitterness units, just like a typical winter warmer beer. Beer Advocate, though, says it's okay, a C. The bros say it's an F, awful. An F, they're saying on Rate Beer a 47 out of 100 and a 58 out of 100 for the style. So they don't like it either. Well, Jeff liked it, and I liked it when I had it. Spicy, like they were saying. They didn't really give the ingredients that I could find, but they were saying cinnamon and nutmeg are the spices. Okay, so this is our holiday tradition. Well, definitely there's the spices, the cinnamon and the nutmeg. They're blended together, so you can't really differentiate. But it smells like one of those spice brooms from Cost Plus World Market. Which is a nice aroma in my booklet. Some bubble streams. It's pretty clear. So a reddish brown ale. Here we go. Similar to the Anchor Hour Special Ale. Ale Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Looks nice, smells nice. Awful, awful. What is this awful? I can't wait to read that. That could be a review from over 10, 15 years ago. And they haven't changed the recipe in 28 years, to my knowledge. Yeah, it's similar to that our special ale from Anchor. It's spicy. You get the dark amber ale, well, you know, underneath. It's a very mild beer flavor. There's some wateriness, but there's pleasantness. It's pleasant. It's pleasant. It's not like extraordinary. Oh, this is the most extraordinary thing I've ever had. But it's enjoyable. If you're having this with a Christmas dinner, ham, some sweet potatoes or yams, peas, some steamed cabbage, maybe cornbread, cornbread. Now that I think of it, some red beans, any of those things, it would just pair so well. The mouth feels light to medium, and the finish is pretty crisp for an ale like this, and it's very drinkable. Come on, man. Awful. I don't even think okay is a good score. It's not just okay. It's good. It's enjoyable. It's at least a B, and I think I can't sit here and say, I don't like the spices. It's too spicy. Well, that's what it's designed to be. It's one of these kind of beers. I would like to try the base beer without the spices. I said that with the Bourbon County Stout. I would like to try without the bourbon just to see what it's like. Obviously, it was designed to be barrel aged, so that is the point of it. But I just wanted to see, like the unplugged version. Okay. And likewise with this. Right. Bitterness, it doesn't really come into play. It's probably 1 out of 5 hop cones. It's 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's fairly sweet. It's really mellow and enjoyable. I know they get hellacious winters in New England. Our winters are not as bad. Last year, for 2015-2016 winter, the lowest temperature was 31 degrees in this town, and that was only for about 4 hours. Now we have had 17 degrees, we get those kind of things, but people in New England would laugh at that, but then we might laugh at your summer. Okay, but anyway, I like it. I have to give this item man, I'm trying to say B plus, A minus. Well, when I'm on the edge like that and I'm enjoying it, I gotta defer to the higher score. I'm gonna say A minus. It's at the lower end of excellent. It's well done. I think this is a really good company. I don't know, some people slag on Harpoon. I don't know why. They make a whole bunch of beers that are enjoyable to drink. I don't get the, it's kind of like Magic Hat. People slag on it. I don't get that. But you might be saying, because you don't get reviews, you don't get it. Okay, I'm just telling you what I think. No big deal. I was standing up to go take the picture of the beer. It's like, wait, you gotta cut off the video. Thank you for watching this video production. Y'all come on down to New Orleans.